angels, it's Kat. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing great. Let's get straight into today's topic. I had bariatric surgery or weight loss surgery, whichever term you prefer, exactly 1 year ago. It is my anniversary, guys. I just can't believe it. It has been an amazing year. I had the highest weight at 280 pounds, and after first year post-op, I've managed to lose 95 pounds. I am so proud of myself. And during this journey, I've actually learned how to be happy and appreciate every tiny success. My personal goal that I set for myself after this first year was actually 100 pounds, and I know I didn't make it, but I am not far from it either. So I am very happy about that, and I wanted to be 100% honest with you and tell you exactly how much I lost. So I lost 95 pounds. I absolutely love the concept of weight loss surgery. I think it's an amazing thing if you want to change your life. And I am definitely not ashamed and scared to talk about my weight, my struggles, my surgery itself, because why should I be? It is my journey, it is my life. Apart from being part of weight loss surgery communities, I've actually joined a lot of fit and healthy communities as well during that year. And it was the best decision I've ever made, apart from obviously surgery, because I've met a lot of incredible people, a lot of inspirations as well. And at the same time, I've learned every single day something new about my body, about my nutrition, about myself, and it was an incredible journey. I know that there are thousands, probably even million people out there struggling with weight every single day, but they're simply too scared to come out and seek for help and find these supporting cycles. And looking at the world that we live in, who can really blame them? We live in the world where plus size and curves is not 100% accepted. Let's just put it out there. I've decided to do something about my weight, not to please society, but to improve quality of my life. And you need to remember, guys, that whatever you do in your life, don't do it to fit into this shallow picture of perfection these days, but to improve your life and your health. I consider myself as a very confident person, and I've been this way at any stage of my life and at any size. And my weight never stopped me from enjoying life and from experiencing everything that life offers. But I know at the same time that not everyone has the same power to do it, and that's okay. We all different, we all unique, and we all beautiful. You need to remember, guys, that. And if you want to change your life, do it for yourself. Some of you might think or wondering, why are you putting your life on internet though? Why not? I'm not embarrassed, I'm not ashamed. Why should I be? If by sharing my journey I can help some of you, that would be the biggest payback. And I know that weight loss surgery, for whoever is considering having one, is scary and is a big thing, and you might wondering, what about if I'm going to regret it? And that was actually one thing that I heard from my friends and from my family members. Do you regret having weight loss surgery? My answer is absolutely not. I improved my life, I've changed my life, and I'm improving quality of my life every single day. So no, I don't regret having weight loss surgery, and all the struggles that I've experienced on the way were 100% worth it. So to anyone who's considering weight loss surgery or simply wants to lose weight, I would like to share with you a few tricks and give you some advice looking at my own personal experience. First of all, do not ever compare yourself. Never compare your weight loss progress to anyone, especially at the beginning when you're starting to follow all those fit, inspirational supporting groups, which I really recommend to do. I think it's an amazing thing. You can find amazing people, good information, some interesting tricks, and you might as well find some emotional support from people that are going through the same thing. So I really recommend you to follow those supporting groups, but never compare yourself to anyone. By doing this, you will only discourage your motivation. You might even think that I might as well quit. If I can't lose weight as fast as the other person, I might as well quit. It's pointless, and it's a wrong way of thinking. We're all different. We're all working at our own pace, and remember, every tiny achievement gets you closer to hit your goal. Another thing that I would like to encourage you to do are photos. Before your surgery and before your weight loss journey, take plenty of photos of your body. And I'm not talking here about this cute Photoshop filter photos. We all love them, I know. But I'm talking about the real raw photos of your body. Stand in front of the mirror, in your underwear or naked, whichever you prefer. I would suggest you to take them naked, as you can see more. And take loads of pictures of every inch of your body at any angle. It's super important. I was so happy that I did that, because after my weight loss surgery I actually couldn't see this difference straight away. Even though I saw it on the scale, I really couldn't see it on my body. And when I was looking at those pictures, I was shocked how far I went in such a short time. It was a matter of few months. So it is extremely important. When you will get to your ideal weight and you will maintain it, it's going to be another stage of your journey when you want to see this difference, how your body changed muscle wise. Your whole body structure will start to change. I'm still fighting. I'm still fighting to get to my ideal weight. I set another challenge for myself. What challenge? Another target for myself, which is 40 pounds. I think more or less after 40 pounds it will get me to my ideal weight, but we will see about that. Remember guys as well that during your weight loss journey, your weight might stop or just simply slow down. And that's the time for you to push harder, not to stop, not to give up, push harder. Another very important thing that I would like to say is don't forget about your proteins and vitamins after your surgery, but be flexible and easy on them. As I told you guys before, I bought my meal replacement to make my life easier and had all the nutritions in them. If you are on the budget or if you're looking for a cheaper solution, you can always find those nutrition in homemade meals. You need to see what works for you and for your body. Even though I had my meal replacement, I still preferred homemade food. I've noticed that all nutritions coming out from homemade meal made me feel better rather than using powdery form. So overall, I had a bigger intake of homemade meal rather than my meal replacement, and they made me feel better. After a month or two, I decided to go to GP and let them know that I had my gastric band, and at the same time I wanted to check my blood and see if I have any vitamin deficiency. And there was none. Everything was perfect, which means that eating just homemade meal without any supplements, vitamins, proteins or anything like that was enough to stay healthy and balanced. Another very important thing is be mentally ready for a change. If you are a person who's struggling with food addiction or with binge eating disorder, you need to find someone who will help you before you will decide to have a surgery. I remember when I was going into the whole process and I was thinking about it, and I was always a person who loved food, and I think food is one of the best things in this world. Maybe I had on and off bad relationship with food, maybe I had a slightly destructive behavior from time to time, but I knew at the end of the day that I had enough power and motivation to do it, and I knew that I'm going to be able to cope with it. If you don't feel strong enough, you need to seek for that help before, because there's nothing worse than going through this whole process and then find out at the end that you can't cope and you can't deal with it and you just want to give up. So you need to find that help beforehand. Another very important thing is to learn healthy habits and behaviors before your surgery. It's super important to have some knowledge beforehand. If your doctor won't advise you to lose some weight before your surgery, please don't think that this is amazing time for you to have your food funerals every single day. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't mean you can't treat yourself, but you need to think ahead and you need to be ready, because if you will learn those healthy habits earlier, your recovery will be way easier. Trust me on that. The last thing that I would like to talk to you guys about is the concept of the weight loss surgery itself. When I started to talk about my surgery, I was already mentally prepared for some judgment and some negative feedback. And I know that no matter how many resources you can find online on the weight loss surgery, there are still people in this world who would say, why you can't just move your bum and go on diet? Why you want to cheat? Why you want to go easy away? Let me tell you something. Weight loss surgery, it's no easy way out. Remember guys that after your surgery, you can't just postpone it because you're tired of it. You can't just stop temporarily because you're celebrating something. It's a life-changing choice and you need to be aware of that. Weight loss surgery doesn't do the work for you. It's not like some diet that you can quit because you had a bad day. It's actually hard when you think about it, because all the struggles, all the hard work, all the pain that you went through the recovery, you don't want to waste, so you need to push harder. Weight loss surgery is just a tool, but you do the work. If you think about it, my band doesn't meal prep for me, doesn't take me to the gym, it doesn't make me to choose protein over fatty food. My band doesn't motivate me and it doesn't move the scale. So for anyone who thinks it's easy, please educate yourself. And one more thing that I wanted to say is that we like to eat when we're sad, when we're happy. It's called emotional eating. And pretty much every person struggles with that. The only thing is that after your surgery, you can't emotional eat anymore. And then you realize that You have to deal with your problems. You have to actually face them, and it's not every time very easy. So be ready for that, guys, as well. So why am I telling you guys all of this? Well, simply because you need to be ready for people's feedback. And it doesn't mean that you need to share your story with the whole world. If you want to keep it to yourself, it's totally up to you. But if you will decide to do so, you need to be ready that there are people in this world who will simply disagree with the advantages of the surgery. Please remember that body positive equals mind positive, and you should always work on your inner happiness over anything else. My teenage years were all about yo-yoing and weight loss and looking for solutions, and I always thought that if I'm going to be skinnier, I'm going to be happier. But the truth is, the happiest I've ever been was when I started to work on my healthy lifestyle and my happiness. My weight loss was only a bonus. That will be everything in today's video. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up. If you want to stick around and be a part of my channel, consider to subscribe. And if you want to leave any advice, any tips, leave a comment down below. And I'll see you guys in my next video. But for now, stay beautiful, stay strong, and stay safe. Bye, guys.